Welcome once again to Tea Time with Mr. T. Oops. I'm Mr. T. Today we'll be reviewing I can't remember the year, I think it's like 2016. It's the white label, it's a blank label shoe from Yunnan sourcing. Now I don't have a way of keeping my water hot all the time within reach, so every once in a while you're gonna see me get up and put the kettle back on its base. Sorry, I haven't been very helpful in reviewing teas recently. I've had some things that going on with my neck that it required a lot of attention. I go to chiropractor 3 days a week, and I just haven't really felt like doing it because of all that. I've got some incense burning, some dragon's blood, which I feel brightens session, adds to the experience. I don't know about y'all, but sometimes when I have a cake of tea, when I break a piece off, I'll try to crush it up into small, no, not crush, but work it until it's in smaller bits so it's not a clump anymore. Rinse color is actually a lot more brown from where I'm sitting, but first rinse. Smell. Getting something like tar, peat, some definite stewed fruits with slight bready notes. Some earthy funk, which I expect for a shoe. This is from Menghai. Not Menghai Tea Factory, but from some small factory in Menghai. He didn't really explain. Second rinse. I'm not going to be timing this time because I haven't found a good app that works very well for timing. Second rinse. Still brewing up a little light. Interesting. Usually it brews up really dark, but maybe I didn't use enough tea this time. My tea pet. Almost said pea pet, wow. Whoops, too much. So if you've had this tea, feel free to drink along with me, and I'll might be able to give you some good tasting tips. No real smell yet to the empty guy one, or the incense could be blocking it. I think that's long enough for the first steep. I think I might have got enough. Looks like the right amount. Not sure why it's not brewing up darker. Let me see what the temperature of the water is. If it's real low, it shouldn't be. 10 degrees cooler. I'm sure it'll darken out as session goes on. That rumbling noise is the water thing. Water. some brown sugar, some woody notes, kind of meaty, smoked meats. I guess you'd call it savory. Wait for the water. Need to get a thermos. So I'm going to do it over here. I can do it. Have a plug in over here. Three grams to 60 milliliters. I wonder. Oh shoot! Better not do that. Forgot I had my incense burner right near it. It's a little darker. Not quite as dark as I like, but I think it's still coming apart in there. I think I use enough. Yeah. Not too different this time. The fruitiness is kind of calmed down a little bit on it. It's more like a stewed, a smoked note now. Wood, mushrooms, maybe a little hint of earth and tarmac. But this first steep I'm getting mainly earth and wood. That one's a little bit closer to how I like it. I know it looks dark over there, but when you look through it, the light is pretty just deep red more than anything. This is number 2 that I'm going to be drinking. Very viscous. This must be a lighter fermentation, I'm guessing. Leaves are still kind of unfurling there, so. And it's very dry in here. Have humidifier. I think last time I checked my hygrometer that I had in my shung drawer, it was 39. Might have something to do with it. Minerality is starting to come out. Kind of rocky. I think I've done something wrong this time. I'm not sure what, but it's just not quite the same as it was the other day. Number 3 right here. Number 4. Small aperture to pour through instead of using a filter. Yeah, it turns out that my neck is curved in the wrong direction. It's curved towards the back. Apparently, according to my chiropractor, and I'm not sure what all these numbers mean, but a normal person has a plus 17 curve to their neck. Well, mine is minus 58. And from the research I've done on this, if I don't get treatment, which I have been, or the treatment fails, I could end up permanently paralyzed. So that's been what's been going on. While I haven't been doing very many videos, I'm trying to get my health back in order. I'm actually going there today. Orange zest. Some kind of zest. It's got that little bitter note to it. I mean, I guess it's kind of like you bite into one of those chocolate bars that has pieces of orange peel in it. It's kind of like that. It's got a little chocolate note to it too. Very warming tea, this tea is, but a lot of people, I think that's because of how hot the water is, but that's just me. A lot of people seem to think teas can either have a warming effect, but to me, that, and if you're using boiling water or any water that's warmer than lukewarm, any water warmer than 130 degrees, I'm going to say, is going to leave you feeling a little warm, especially if it's cold out. Number 4 right here. Actually, that one's number 4. It's number 5 that I'm brewing right now. Petrichor, which is the way the earth smells after it rains. It kind of has that kind of taste to it. So I don't think I'm getting any wet pile taste. Sure what that tastes like anyways. See if these have any more smell to them. Something like maybe a honey roasted nut, like a peanut. I'm gonna let it depending on how the next one after this one, how the color is on it, I might end after that. Short bit. Well, for me it'll be a short video for my video lengths. So, is there a particular leaf size that you all prefer for your pu'er? Like 7, 5, 8, 1, like an 8 or a 7, a 2, Gong Ting, anything like that. I hear that the Gong Ting has the highest caffeine content out of it, but brews out faster. But the lower ones, like an 8 or a 9, have more staying power. More you can steep them more, and the flavor is a little bit different. To me, I like the more peaty, fruity shoes, but not so much the bready ones. Yeah, I think this next one will be it. After this one here, must have messed up. We're doing something wrong. I don't know. It's usually it brews up a lot blacker than that. Darker, unless it's light fermentation. That's the only thing I can think of. Might explain some of the fruity notes I'm getting. Let's see what number 5 is like. Those other flavors have disappeared now. Now it's more minerally than anything else, with slight hints of earth, maybe some wood, maybe a little tiny hint of tar. Like, well, not like tar, but like peat smoke. As if peat smoke had a taste, if peat smoke had a taste, this is what it would taste like to a degree. If you all know of any makers that generally produce less bready shoe and more, I guess, stewed fruit kind of shoe, let me know. I'm not quite sure what I'm looking for or what production regions or anything like that. Well, let's go with this last one here. What, I put my cup there. It does fit. Wood and mineral. It's very it's alright, I guess. But to rate this, I'm having a hard time thinking about it because, you know, I generally have a good experience with this tea. I don't know what's happened, but this time it was not as good as I'd hoped. Usually a lot more flavor, or a lot longer, lasts at least a little bit longer. I don't have to steep as long. Usually I'd have to do flash steepings with it, but I don't know what's quite going on. When it works, I'd give it a 7 out of 10. 10 being the best, 1 being the worst. No, I'd give it a 6.5. For how much for the price, I would say it's kind of worth it. I mean, it's not, as far as Gong Ting goes, it's not too expensive. I mean, would I buy it again if I could keep it the way, tasting like it normally does? Yeah. Could I recommend it? Yes. But if it were like this all the time, I couldn't recommend this tea. So 6.5 out of 10. And as far as price goes, 5 out of 10. You get what you pay for. So, well, thank you for tuning in to Tea Time with Mr. T. I will try to start creating more videos, more reviews, stuff like that. Once I get my neck problem straightened out. They'll be sporadic until then. But I do thank you for liking my channel and liking my video. If you liked watching this and enjoyed watching, hit the like button and please subscribe to my channel if you do so wish. But may happiness, peace, tranquility, and love reach you through Gong Fu.